Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Frostpunk, and we are on the brink. Well, I say this every time, really. Every time I start a new episode, we are on the brink, and we stay on the brink throughout. I'm starting to think that on the brink is like the default position for this game, and there's not a lot that we can do about it. We have 32 sick people, but we don't have anybody that is gravely ill. Our patients look pretty good there for recovery times, and our patients on here, they look fantastic for recovery time. So I'm hoping that overnight they will be able to heal up quite nicely. It is going to get colder though. It's about to get colder. We've got that right there. It's going to drop 3 levels, which is just insane. I'm upgrading to tier 3 technology so that we can hopefully increase the generator as well. I got nobody working on timber production at the moment on either of them. And we've got 227 people. Our scouts, we've got some coming towards the village, and we've got some elsewhere. I got that one out there, which is currently toasty warm because we've got this bit here. This bit here. Right here, mate. This one. Steam hub. Now, that one is only industrial. So why am I running that at night time? 14-hour workday, 10-hour workday, 8 until 6. I'm going to switch that one over onto there. This one doesn't actually get covered by that steam hub by the look of it. This one does, but that one there doesn't, and I don't really like that. But I'm going to put that one over onto there. This one here, however, is going to have to stay on 24 hours because of the fact that it's... Oh, we got a range... Oh, range setting. Ah, that would actually be useful. That would cover this one here as well. Okay. We're all good with this. We're all good with this. And what the other thing that we want to look at is upgrading. Now, several people said, oh, it looked like you can upgrade, because this is 20 wood and 10 steel to build a bunkhouse. A tent is 10 wood. So in theory, 10 wood and 10 steel should be able to do an upgrade. Drop 12 wood and 10 steel. That's pretty good, and that should help us when it moves into the really bitter cold time that is about to be upon us. Now, looking here, we've got only half people in that tent and that tent, but the rest of them... 10 of 10. Well, there's 9 in that one, there's 10 in that one, there's 9 in that one. So what I'll do is I'm going to upgrade a few of these, and we'll then see about people moving into some of these houses. So if I upgrade those, and we'll upgrade these further in, like this, it's using a lot of my steel, but I think this is going to be worth the cost. I absolutely think this is worth the cost for what's about to occur. We'll do those on the outskirts up there. I got 20 steel left. So we've got some tents on the inside, and then I've got this one here. These are partial ones. I'm going to do... Actually, I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to leave those, and then we got the partial ones up here as well. I'm going to leave those as well. And I'm hoping this might be able to help us a little bit. Okay, let's start. I've spent 5 minutes, well, a few minutes, sort of rattling around and not actually doing anything. It would help if we actually got started. So, our coal pile over here, I got 260 on there. The automaton is making its way over, and it's going to work on that. Now, what I did do was, closed at this time of day, I was actually thinking of building another automaton, but we need 100 steel to be able to do that, and I can't actually do it. So, healthcare, I got 85 homeless people at the moment. But that's because I've set all these houses upgrading, so they don't actually count at the moment. As soon as they upgrade, then we'll have them all living in better houses. Look at this. Look at that. Comfortable. +2 building insulation, +2 heat zone. When it goes to -3 in a minute, all of those should be looking a lot better. The tent over here, that's not going to be very good. It's +2. It's going to be -3, so we really... I think I'm going to need... We got 100 on the Londoners. 100 people have gone there. And this one over here... Actually, no, that doesn't matter, because free time. The free time's going to be moving up in a minute. Food rations, however, I could do with some more people working. Oh, I've got another engineer available. Let's pop that one in. All I will be for nothing if we leave. I'm staying. Londoners are about half the people at the moment, which is not so good. Now, that house over there, I got another engineer available there, and that one is now 5 of 5 on the cookhouse. This is going to come online in just a minute. In another couple hours, that one will come online. But no, it's about to go really, really cold. Here we go. It's going to get really cold now. And this is the bit that we're going to struggle with. I've got some of these houses are still upgrading. There we go.
yourselves. Cold is coming.
The cold is coming. Right, it's gonna warm up a bit, but it's not gonna warm up that much when it does warm up. So I've got that one right there is way cold, dude. That one there is way cold. Let's have a look at some of these houses. Scouts have returned. We've got 55 steel, 2 steam cores. Right, the problem I've got now is that I don't have enough steel. I can't make another one of these. Production queue is empty. If I do that, that is... If I bump that one up, it's still freezing. It's not good. I don't really want to do that. Not at the moment, anyway. I think I'm going to have to put somebody working up there. I need to be able to make this... I need to be able to make this down here a little bit warmer. That one's already got a heater on. I think I'm going to need one of the ranged heaters to go over this way. So we can do that a minute. If I get one of those, which is under Tech, Steam Hub. If I can stick a Steam Hub down here, that might help us a bit. I've got... Where am I going to put it? I guess really I want to put it here. If I put that one there, this one over here, gathering post, inoperative. No, oh, there's no resources nearby. Right, so I've gathered all the resources out of that heap there, which means I should have... I can put an automaton going to work over in the steelworks, so I don't need to worry about the temperature in that steelworks at all. I can ignore it. These over here, these are going to be too cold. The heater is off. That is... Even there, it's still going to be cold. Oh, no, it's a... Oh, I forgot. I switched the temperature off overnight, but I kind of need it warm for the people that live in there. The Steam Hub... Well, the Steam Hub's about to go back online. Let's just turn that one back on. There we go. Steam Hub is now on. It's functioning.
Let's march to work.
Right, +2 building insulation, +1 heater. Oh, I gotta wait for the Steam Hub to warm up a bit. Right, let's worry about that. And then I got 50 steel. 50 steel currently. 241 raw food, so the raw food situation shouldn't be too much of a problem. What I could do with now, though, is I could do with some extra storage. I want storage for a few... I've got a resource depot. 40 wood and 20 steel. It's not a lot, is it? That doesn't give us a great deal. That really does limit it, doesn't it? A resource depot is going to give us... it's only going to give us a little bit. It's not enough. I absolutely don't think that that is enough for us. I'm going to put one over there. That's 20 steel that's using up. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for anyway. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's send these scouts off. So I've got scouts. Yeah, they can come out. There's 2. We've got a Dreadnought landing over there. We've got a walled colony. Settlement surrounded by a low wall. No movement, no smoke. 2 days and 8 hours to get there. 2 days and 3 hours to get to that one. I'm going to go to the walled colony anyway. We've got plenty of steam cores at the moment. And our other scouts are on the way. So it's going to be a few days before they get anywhere at all. This one here, let's just increase the number of people there. And I'll also boost that up. Now, the problem that I've got is that this generator, I really need to put it in overdrive, but I don't have enough coal coming out. I really need more coal. This one is just too cold for everybody. So I can do that. It's not going to... +1 building insulation. It's not going to help. So we're just going to have to work in the cold. I'm going to have to do 1 day of everybody working in the absolute freezing cold. Which is really not what I wanted to do. I don't want it... That one there now is chilly. This one over here is cold. So I'm going to put a heater on in that one. And I'm also going to put a heater on in that one and raise the temperature a bit. I don't think that's actually going to be enough. This one here, that's still not enough. Too cold. This building must be at least chilly to be able to work. Building insulation is low. So I need more insulation on the hothouse. And as they're not going to be able to work with that, we'll actually... I suppose I ought to stop the people working in there. Let's go none on those 2. That one, I will go none. And this one over here, we could do with a heater on. I'm going to have to boost this one. I'm going to have to put it into overdrive for a while, so that it boosts the temperature a bit. There we go. Now it's in overdrive. Some of these are actually operative. And I can boost that one up. I've got people here who are available to do some work. So I got 10 of 10 people on that coal thumper there. And I've now got 10 of 10 people working on that coal thumper there. The temperature in here is absolutely freezing, which we don't like. And... oh, actually, I can put an automaton working in the coal thumper. Well, that's a good thing. But I've got... how am I going to do this? I want more steel. What I need is more steel so that I can build another one of the automatons. If I could produce one more automaton, I need 100 steel to do that. 10 steel for that, but I increased everybody's housing. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Right, you are going to come off of that coal pile. I'm going to switch you off of that one. I've got a gathering hut right here, and they are able to work. We will go max people on there, and then you can currently go in to work on that coal thumper. Yeah, I'll put you in working on the coal thumper. It's not as efficient. When the automatons are working in there, they're not as efficient, although we got an engineer that might be able to help us out with that. What I'd like to do is over here, I want to build another steelworks. It's 25 wood. I can put a second one there. Put that one in there like that. Is that not... it's not adjacent to street. Hang on, stop that one. Go into there. Steelworks. Oh, I see. I got to build another street next to it because it doesn't quite go over. Right, that's fine. I can do that. I can build a street there, and I can just do that, like that. And I'll build that one in there like that. Okay, so I've got that bit there. Can I build another steelworks? Is there anywhere else that I can throw down? I think that is the only place that we can put steelworks. Yes. Right, steelworks are only available to work there. We've got... is that 10? No, that's 100,000. 99,000. Yeah, we've got 100,000 steel in there, so that's not going to be a problem. And I can put both automatons working out there, so they don't need to worry about the temperature. Which means that I really want to go back in here and switch that one off, and I want to put people back in here. I'm going to put 4 engineers and then max it out with workers. And that automaton will go back onto this coal pile temporarily, and then he'll go onto another coal pile in a bit. So this one over here is very cold. I don't really want to change that up at all. I have 58 coal on there. Right, let's carry on. 17 people are not currently working, so I do need to do something about that. And I can't do anything with the factory, so I'll put nobody working in there. This one over here, if I put a heater on, then they're able to do something. And that one there has got 10 people working in it. This one over here, I can put more people working in it, so we can get less sick people. Even though it's bitterly cold, I want to get less sick people working here altogether. That one is 5 of 5. That one over there is 4 of 5, so let's increase another person working in there. You over here, in that hothouse, if I increase that, they are now able to work, and we will max that one out as well. 10 people not currently employed. That's alright. And what about you? Yeah, I've got a steam generator here now. That one is now working, which means that the temperature in all of these is going up. There we go. That's just chilly working in there now. And the same in that one as well. So we're less likely to get people who are like bitterly ill. This one out here is too far out from the range. I need to increase the range of that one. The range setting there does need to be boosted. However, there's nothing else in here, so this one can work on a day shift system rather than any other system, and we might be able to get through there. This one here, resource depot, I need to decide what resources I'm going... Plus 900 coal. I haven't reached an issue with coal at the moment. Or we do one of these others. I'm going to have that one for coal at the moment anyway. And we'll see what we can do. I need to boost the coal production. So really, I want another coal thumper. The timber here, we don't have a lot left in range. And I want another coal. If I can build another coal thumper, that might actually really help us. I think more than anything else. 15 wood to build a coal thumper. So I go there. That's in range of the heater, which I could put in there. And yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see what we can do. Can we get through the hard times? Severe frostbite. A citizen had to have an amputation. So we've got 24 sick people. I got 9 hungry people, but I got 137 food rations. Things are looking up. Right, test subject needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automation project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. Close to a breakthrough. I need an automaton for a day, and I believe I'll be able to propose specific modifications or raise their performance permanently. Give him an automaton. Give him the automaton. Let him have it. Right, now, you over there, you're working on there, aren't you? And you now don't have anybody working on there, so I want to... Do I want to stop the steel? I'll... Actually, no, I'm going to keep the coal production going at the moment. I'm giving him this automaton, but I'm keeping coal production running. I feel... mechanical calculators research. This is Tier 3 research is available. Let's go to you. I need to put an extra person in there. Right. Now, what do we got? Generator range upgrade. Heater efficiency... Oh, improved heaters. What does this do? Temperature workplace by 2 level. Each heater consumes 2 coal per hour. Steam hub range upgrade. That is really going to be quite useful. Resources over here. Steam coal thumper. By pumping high pressure steam into underground coal deposits. That's one that I've... No, I don't have that one yet. Yeah, that forces... gives us more coal per day. It's an upgrade from that one, which I think we could actually do. Coal mining optimization, which I've got to do coal mining first. 240 from underground deposits. That takes a steel. It doesn't say how many people. Gathering post insulation. Gathering post will be warmer. Steam sawmill. Steam... Uses steam to extract iron ore from deep deposit. Processes it quicker, delivering up to 70 steel. I can get more steel. See, I could do with this. I could do with more steel so that I can then get more automatons and then I can get more of other stuff. Can we do that? I think we're going to go for this one first. 30 wood. And we're going to hope that that will then improve these things over here. I'm not even going to bother bringing people up here. We're going to have an automaton working up here in a minute. Or soon, after 24 hours, and that is going to be our way forward. So you guys in here, though, I'm thinking I should boost these for a 24-hour emergency shift. Like that. Discontent goes flying up, because, yeah, it's discontent, and right, I got 5 hours left with the overdrive running. This is a major issue for me. I'm going to have to switch that one off. Discontent has gone up even more because it's cold. We got an overtime. I've got an emergency. I got everything. Everything is bad. Everything is really bad. Okay, let's just speed it up. Let's just speed the horror of this thing up just a little bit more. I got another coal thumper coming online over here. All of these are now too cold. That's why I was running it on overdrive, because everything is too cold to work. Nothing that is able to actually do anything here. This is a serious issue for me. Right, you should be going offline. Another one over there. Right, a few are persuaded. Let him speak. Chase him away. Number of Londoners will rise slightly. Disperse discontent people. Chase him away. Right, there's 2 more Londoners. You can't treat him like that. No, leave him be. He's on duty. Stop it. Right. Now the problem I've got is that the infirmaries are not operational. I'm turning the heaters off because I've turned that one off. I think actually I need to have that one on, and I need to have these on so that I can have the infirmaries operational. 1 person has died. How has the person died? This is bad. Revenge. Sir, the guard you sent Chase London to speak away, he's dead. They hanged him from the generator. A piece of paper was found pinned on his lifeless body with liars written on it. They went too far. Not a lot else I can say about that. That generate... Oh, it's because I've only got 6 hours of coal left. I've got an automaton working. Even he is not enough. What am I going to do? That one's... See, this one here, this is too cold, even though I've got that running. Oh, no, I've got the overdrive switched off. That one's too cold. I'm going to switch that one off. Switch that heater off because nobody's working there at the moment. Switch that heater off. That one there doesn't have a heater on it. That one, switch the heater off. Is there anything else with heaters on at the moment? The bunk houses are cold. They're alright though. I think cold is acceptable. I'm prepared to accept cold rather than anything else. Yeah, so I've turned off all the heaters. That should allow the coal there to last just a little bit longer. Steam level 2. You don't have anything running. This one, I've got these 2 running, but I kind of need those running. Have I got 4 homeless people? I've got houses. Look, go and live in a tent. Oh, this is not good. Why have I got... I don't understand. Why have I got less people living in houses? I thought I built another house. Apparently I didn't. Can I get through the night? I've got 4 hours. I've got an automaton working here. Is he going to be enough? I've had to turn everything down so that I can sort of balance out the coal. Oh, hang on. I know what I need. I think I've gone and put... I think I've got some heaters on over here. That one's off. Yeah, I've got heaters on all of these. Can you... It doesn't look like you can turn the heaters on some... off, like, and have them running per day. That's not got a heater on. That one's now got a not got a heater on. That one's got a heater on. Turn that one off. There. Okay, I've turned all the heaters off that I can. No more heaters on. All the heaters are off. That should help us last just a little bit longer. Let's see. Oh, I've finished the research. Let's go. We want more research. They've got to keep going. We've got to keep them running. So the steam steelworks over there, I think that's just an upgrade to the steelworks I got. Steam coal thumper. That will also improve things, so we'll take that one. I do need to do some other increases. Over here. Why are you inoperative? What are you doing? The Queen's Dubliner. Where are you assigned? Dismantle, idle. You shouldn't be idle at all. General. Click to... Right, that's the steel works there. I don't understand why that's not doing anything. This one here should be... No employees available, but you're idle. Hang on, let me just... He stood around, not doing anything at all. I don't understand. Oh, hang on, no, that's... I get it. No, it's this one over here that is... working. We will put them over here on this in a bit, but no, what I want to do now is I want to go with, there we go. See, we got steam steelworks. Cost 40 wood and 15 steel. And if I put it onto there, 21 wood and 15 steel. So I can upgrade one of those so that I start getting some more steel coming in. And that, I feel, is something that we need to do. I cannot afford to upgrade another one. I don't have enough. I need 15 steel and I've only got 12. But that's okay. We can boost that one and then we'll get the steel coal thumpers coming in. And I'm hoping that we can then get some more automatons. That might be able to do it. Hope and discontent are pretty low. I got 4 homeless. I don't understand how I got 4 homeless people. I shouldn't have anybody that's homeless. I thought that I'd dealt with the homelessness. Apparently I have not dealt with it efficiently. Look at this. Yeah, I'm going to have to build a tent because I don't have... Oh, actually I can. I can build a house. Go to people. I can build a bunkhouse with 20 wood. I cannot build the bunkhouse within range of one of those and in range of the heater, though. So I'm going to have to build that one up there, not adjacent to street. Someone's going to have to go back there. We'll see. We'll put that one up there. I've now only got 2 steel. Let's speed it up. We're going to just have to get through the night. Right, it's 2 hours left on the coal. Mild frostbite. The citizen has become ill. Let me just go back into here. I got 44 left. If I drop that back down, it's just gonna... Everybody's gonna freeze. So we're just gonna have to leave it like it is. And hope and pray that we can get through this bit. I've got 135 coal on there. And that one's got 142. Right. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's ticking down. I know what I can do, though. I got 25 left. Can I increase your work shift? You're already increased on your work shift, so I'm going to do this one over here is going to go 6 until 2000, and that one, I'm going to turn that one on now, because their work shift is about to start. 6 until... Right, that's good. So we go like that, and then I will speed it up a bit. It's going to shut down. It's not quite going to make it. We got like 20 minutes in it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I got 5 sicknesses. Let me go to none and then go 5 engineers in there and then max that. Still half the people are off sick. This one over here, I got 10 people in there. I got 2 people gravely ill, but the temperature's about to increase, so we should be able to get through this. Generator is shutting down. I've not quite got enough, even though I've got this one up here working. Everybody's going to work. There we go. Shutting down, but it's getting warmer. Okay. Now what? Now what is going to happen? Nope, steam level 2. Keep it on steam level 2. Is it going to be enough? 8, 9. It's barely holding it together. I have barely got enough people here. I've still got 10 minutes before the rest of the people get to work. There we go. Now everybody's coming to work.
Let's march to work.
Look at how close it is. I'm right on the brink here. Okay, let's just pause this a moment. That one over there, why have I got nobody here? 3 engineers in there. I've only got 27 sick people though. I'm counting that as a good thing. I'm going to take this one. So that post over there, I could do with dismantling that one and building a new one over here, so it's a bit closer, and then I can access all 3 of these. That one is going to get all 3. I want this one up here. We're going to put 5 people working in there. I've got no engineers spare at the moment. Where else have I got people? The hot houses have got nobody working in them either. I could do with people working in the hot houses. This is where I need automatons. Desperately need automatons. That one is building. Food. Food is doing good. Food we're alright with. So I don't actually need the hot houses working. I don't need anybody in the hot houses right now. 7, 8. There we go. Right. The coal is coming up. Steam Thumper researched. Brilliant. Now, let's have a look in here. We want to go to resources. Steam Coal Thumper, 25 steel. That's going to boost that, and then I'm only going to need 1 of these rather than 2 of them. What I do want to do is a gathering post. I need 5 steel for that one. I want to put the other gathering post here rather than over here. Actually, I could just dismantle this one. How much do we get for that one? If I get 12 wood salvage from there if I dismantle that. That might actually be better. I know that I've only just built it, but because I got the Steam Coal Thumper, I think that's actually a better option. And then that guy, that one there, I don't want him doing anything. So I'm going to take 5 people and I'm going to put them in there. And I'm going to boost that up a bit so that I start getting some steel coming in. Take those people and they're going to come to work. And I'm going to get some steel. And then that one there, when that one's done, I can get those people working in there instead. So I'll just press pause a minute and we'll get that one. And I'll turn that heater off and I won't have anybody working there. I will instead have everybody working in this one. And I will put the heater on. So working a bit better. This one should do better. 3.5 per... Oh, there's none per hour. Right. So that one is now boosted up. And then I need to get the coal thumper. This coal is now like the absolute critical part of this. If we don't get the coal production up, we're in serious, serious trouble. So I got a gathering post over here that's not got maxed out. This one is sick people, but it's maxed out. That one is 2 sick absences. It's alright though, because the sick absences, they're actually, we're cycling through them pretty quick. And I don't have, it says bad healthcare, but we don't actually have that much on the healthcare situation. Now right in here, I'm going to put no people working in there for a minute. And I'm going to go over this way and I'm going to put them working in here. Because I've got 295 food rations in there. Just drop that down by 1. And I'll put 1 person working in here like that. So 1 person in there. That should help the situation a little bit. I get more steel coming out. Because this one over here is 6.3 per hour. Mild frostbite. Another citizen has become ill. Steam core needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automating project saying he broke the automate he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. Damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix a broken machine, and on top of that, we can now adjust the automators to make them work faster. The engineer's busy again now, but he said he's on to something really exciting. Discontent will rise. We will use 1 steam core. The efficiency of automators will rise by 5%. Discontent will rise slightly. The automators project will end. Efficiency of automators will rise by 5%. Right, so if I do that... Automatons... Yeah, give him the steam core. Automatons will increase in efficiency. Do I get my steam core... Do I base efficiency 65? Or do I get him back? I do. I've got him back. Excellent. Right. Let's go to you. And get... You start producing some steel over there. And I've got this one still working on this pit over here. These guys... Yeah, let's ignore those. It's the coal. I want more coal being produced. Nobody's actually working on that coal. Well, I don't have anybody spare, that's why. That's all maxed out. We've got 233. This coal pile is being worked hard. I got 300 coal on it, but I've only got 45 coal. Coal is a serious problem. Look, 14 steel. I need like 25 steel to be able to do the upgrade. That's my major problem, is I need so much steel in order to be able to... It's 20 steel there. I got 20 now, and the shift is about to come to an end. Right, free time. So, I've got an automaton working in... I've got 25 steel. Right, if I've got 25 steel, I can then take that coal thumper... Actually, I'm going to take that one there, because that one's in... I wanted to remove that one, didn't I? Right, we can upgrade. So I can go here. Steam coal thumper, 35 wood, 25 steel. Like that. And if I put it in here, it's 23 wood, 25 steel. If I drop that one down there, I wanted to put it on this one, the one in the middle, so that it has that gathering post on it. I think that's the one to do. Right, we'll put that one in there. That will build overnight, but I've only got 50 coal. How am I going to do this? I know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take him out of there. I'm going to bring him down here, and I'm going to put him onto that coal pile. And he's going to be extracting coal overnight at 65%, as well as the other one. I forgot to add more research, and I had a 24-hour shift running. That was really stupid of me. So we want to go... Gathering post insulation would probably help quite a bit. I'm going to need steel for any research that I do. Streamline prosthesis. They cost 5 steel less to make. That would be awesome. Automatons cost 20 and wood and steel each less to make. Integration improves the workplace integration, boosting their efficiency by 10%. That's actually going to go up to 75%, which would be fantastic. So that's one that I could really do with. Resources, no. Food, health, and shelter. Infirmary mechanization. -5 engineers. And hothouse, industrial hothouses. 2 steam cores, supplying 60 raw food per day. A house costs 25 steel. 10 people well protected from the weather. I'm going to need that. We can't do any of them. We can do none of them at all because I need an automaton working in here. And now we're about to run out of coal. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill. Let's heat some homes. You'll have to start heating 3 of the cold homes within 2 days and keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat everything. 7 within 24. No, let's do that one. We'll do the lower one. And I've got to keep them heated for a while. So I need to have a look at the temperature overlay. What have we got? Right, it's basically our main issue is the tents. Anywhere that we've got a tent. Scouts have reached the snow cliff. Let's go and take a look at that a minute. Maybe this will... we got food rations, wood, and steam cores here. Let's explore. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, he found a diary of the scientist who fled winter home. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. Tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. That sounds hauntingly familiar. I think it's going to happen to me fairly soon. Right, we've got a whole load of resources. A shrouded cave, freshwater springs. You can see distant glimmers of sun reflecting on the surface of water. Unfrozen water here points to the presence of freshwater springs. Or we've got the shrouded cave. We can see a faint wisp of smoke coming from a patch of deep shadow at the base of a small hill. It must be the entrance to a cave. An inhabited cave. We're going to go there. We might be able to find more people. And I'm starting to think that, you know, I said that maybe less people would be good. Right now, I think more people would probably help us a lot. Right, so we're upgrading that one. And then I'm going to bring the automaton that is actually nowhere to be found. Where is my automatons at the moment? They're both working the coal piles. So I got no more steel coming in until the morning. I'm absolutely not certain if I'm doing the right... Oh, hang on. I need secure livable conditions in 3 homes. And the only way I can really do that is if I upgrade the homes. And I need steel to upgrade those homes. So if I go onto here... Right, hope is fine. I've had an emergency shift. If I go here and I do an emergency shift on that steel mill there for 24 hours, max that out to 10 people. There. Right, it will work constantly for the next 24 hours. I know that has raised my discontent quite a bit, but that's going to give me some more steel, so that I'm hoping I can make these homes upgraded. I want to be able to upgrade 3 homes, and then I've got to keep that temperature in those homes. I've got coal is being worked on. Okay. Let's go to free time. And I got 3 steel, 4 steel, 5. They're running over there. I'm about to run out of coal anyway, so everybody is going to... and I'm in the middle of the night. Temperature is shutting down. Everybody here is going to be freezing cold in a minute. London has gained a lot more followers. And I can change this one over now. I can start that one back up again. Coal consumption 16 per hour. That should speed things back up again. This one here is busy working at night. I got 33 now. 0 of 17. Yeah, that's fine. I know that I got 0 of 17. I don't really care about that. But what I got 4 inhabitants there. 0 on that one. 10. 0. Why have I got no residents here? Are they all in these over here? They're all getting better. I think that's what they're doing. So we'll go to some of these tents. And we will take these tents and we will go to the people there, bunkhouse. And I need to do... It's 3 of them that I've got to do this to, isn't it? I think it was 3. Well, it says now 17, but when the generator comes back online, it'll deal with that. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3 to make those livable. And then we'll carry on. We aren't going to make it living in this hole. We have to leave. Yeah, I'm sure you do. You just all just go. Why don't you? That would be the most sensible thing you could possibly do. Just abandon the property, abandon home, and go somewhere where it's much, much colder than it is right now. That's definitely the way forward for you, isn't it? Of course it is. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous these people think that they're going to benefit from just abandoning ship. How is this possibly going to be good for you? I mean, seriously, how could you possibly think that this is the way forward? It's obvious that it's not. Alright, I got 1 person working on the wood in there, but I got these automatons busy working. I got 12 steel. I'm going to need like 20 steel to be able to do this. You are going to go up so that you're less likely to become ill, but we still need to do something. House of 14 of 17. I got these 3 houses being built over here. They're all gone into a day shift. There we go. Coal, I've got less than an hour to go on it, but I'm hoping that that will boost a little bit. 17. I want research. I need more research. So look at the coal coming up. This is a good thing. 188 people on there. This one out here, I kind of need to move this one. If I do that, I get 4 steel back, and it costs more than that to build. I don't really want to do that. Here comes the food. I got loads of food at the moment. Food is not a problem. We've got no issues with food. So 14 of 17. That one there. As soon as that one's finished, then we've got another livable house. There we go. It's 15. And then we got a livable house there. And then you... Right. Oh, hang on. We've reached the children's hideout. Here we go. Cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. I'm thinking this is a bad thing. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said one night their teachers and hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they were going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. Seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in the city got really ugly. The scouts will set out towards our city and bring the children quickly and safely with them. Some children will die if we send them. Knowing the way, the children will all die. Right, I think we'll bring the children to the city. We took care of the children. Now, the problem with this is I've got a lot of children here. I've got 26 children that are here, and I've also got 43 amputees. I got 27 steel. I'm going to need to go into the steel, into the research a minute, and we're going to... Right, infirmary mechanization. Infirmary mechanization might actually be the thing that we want. That one there, that's quite expensive. And if you look in resources, we've got the steam coal thumper. I can't really go... I could go to a steam coal mine here. Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. I got that one, steam coal thumper injectors. That would do that. Increased... Oh, I got to go to gathering post insulation. That would actually be quite good, especially considering it's about to get quite cold. So we could go with that one. But no, there was another one over here. The streamlined prosthesis. Costs 5 steel less to make each prosthesis. That, I think, would be good, because then we can start getting people with prosthetics working. And then we go into the Book of Laws. Find ways to battle hunger and sickness. Purpose. Right, go back. Go back. No. Where's the... Oh, here, adaptation. Extra rations, organic fertilizer, child labor, safe jobs, child shelters. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day and it won't cause mischief. You'll have to build a child shelter. Hope will rise. Providing all children placed in child shelter gives a permanent hope bonus, which would be good. Hope will fall slightly. Children can work in safe workplaces. Child workers can be injured in accidents. There aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses and hothouses. I've got 32 kids coming in, so I can let the kids come in and do some stuff here. So if I go that one, though, we've then got medic apprentices and engineer apprentices, which I think would be quite a good one. I've got to build a child shelter if I do this. And then in another 18 hours, we could do the medic apprentices and engineer apprentices, which might boost it. I don't know whether to go for full child labor and go for that one, or if I go for the other one. We've got child labor, safe jobs. There aren't enough hands to do all the work, so then we get the kids helping us out in some of those jobs. But hope is going to fall if I do that, and hope is already pretty grim. So we go for this one. We go for that one right there. And a permanent one desirable law, which they kind of like. You know, this is a good thing. And why won't this house build? Waiting for workers. Speed that up a bit. Kids could do something useful during their time in the shelter. Yeah, they could. Why aren't you building? I need that one to be built. If that one isn't built, I fail. Uh-oh. What's this? A huge success. Sir, the automation project is complete. Automators can be produced at lower cost and used in medical facilities. We learned to modify with precision attachments, allowing to work most fragile thing with the human body. So it turns out we can remove some non-essential parts. Well done. Automators can be used at medical facilities. The cost of automatons falls by 5%. Excellent. Right. So automatons now, to build an automaton is 95 steel, 95 wood. It hasn't increased the percentage performance of the automatons any further, but we do have more research that we can do for that. What I can do is I can go into this one in the infirmary, and I can go none in there, and I can put an automaton in there instead. Except that I have him working on this coal pile. We're going to take him off of this coal pile. The White Briton he is. I'm going to turn him off of there, and I'm going to put him to work in there, over there on that infirmary over there. So he's going to work in there. That infirmary is efficiency 85%. So I've now got some extra engineers kicking around, which we can do some stuff with. I could actually move some of those into a couple of hothouses. I can put 2 into there, and I can put 2 into there. I'm going to leave them going a minute so that they can build that house, though. We've got the hothouses working. I got that one down there. I can put another person working in there. I got 4 hours of coal left. Oh yeah, that was another thing that I needed, wasn't it? It was another one of these. I'm doing so bad at this game. Seriously, every decision I make seems to be the wrong decision. I'm trying desperately to, like, get everything working properly, but it's every time I make a decision, it sort of seems that something goes against me to prove that it wasn't the right thing to do. I've got steel being produced. Oh, I've got 18 steel still. So if I go into here, actually, I'm currently researching. Here, I've got prosthesis being done. Can I can't do that one. I could give you a longer shift. That's going to make discontent go again. All right, let's carry on. Let's continue on. The home is there being built. I need to build a child shelter. I forgot about that one. Let's go into health. No, people. Yes. Child shelter. 20 wood and 5 steel. That one, I can put that one up there. That's within a heat zone, which would be kind of handy. So we'll drop that one down there. And then we'll carry that one on. I need this one here to be done. If that one can be finished, less than an hour. Scouts have reached the exile colony. That one's all the way over here. We have more survivors. Some of our exiles are still alive. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out. We sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. Escort them to the city. We get a load more people coming in. Leave them to their fate. Rob them of their supplies. So we can steal everything they've got. Leave them to die. They're already dying. Okay, if we do this, we get 36 people, 18 engineers, and 7 kids. If we leave them to their fate, they all die. If we rob them, they don't all die. Actually, yeah, they do. If we can escort them to the city when we get a load of people coming to the city. Or we can steal everything that they've got and then bring the resources back. So we get a load of steel and we get a load of timber, but all the people die. We don't get any more people. I'm thinking we could use more people. So if we do that, but we don't get the resources, but we're going to do it. I'm going to risk it. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. They are on their way back. We've got 1 day and 3 hours, 1 day and 2 hours. We've got 2 lots of scouts on their way back. Hopefully, we'll be able to do something with them fairly soon. I've got research going on here. I'm not going to do anything to that. No, well, actually, yeah. I want this research to finish. If I do this over a longer shift, like that, I'm going to put them working an overtime shift. I want to get this one done as quickly as possible. I want that one done as fast as possible. Right. Let's continue it on. This here is done. I've got to keep it warm for 2 days. The temperature's going to drop by 1 level when we get to that point. Maintain at least livable conditions in the homes. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. Because at the moment, it's livable. And if I get a drop in the temperature, I've got 5 hours of coal supply left. Any drop in the temperature is going to cause me some serious issues. I got another one of those building. I got 5 people here that can come and help. Actually, I could put 5 people working on there. Five engineers working on that coal pile there. That might help a bit. It might just bring in enough coal to make us last the night. We've only got 2 hours left, but it may just get us to last the night. That's all we really need. I mean, I've got a load of coal coming in here. If I can have the steam coal thumper, I mean, I've got... Actually, I've got a person working... an automaton working over there in the infirmary. I kind of need one more automaton. If I can have one automaton in the coal thumper and one outside, children cared for. Hope rises. We have got the child shelter over there. Right. I've got to keep an eye on that. At the moment, we don't have an issue, so I don't need to worry about the coal for that one. They're still working a 24-hour shift, so we've got more steel coming through. Right, if I've got that much steel, you guys are working in an overtime shift, so you'll keep going for a little bit longer. And then, I don't think you're actually going to finish this one. No, you're not. That was not going to finish, because I got an absence due to sickness. But I don't actually have any... Look, I got nobody sick. It's saying that there's nobody sick. This is actually really good. And if I look in here... Hang on, let's just pause it a minute. 10 of 10 people going to treatment, 1 to less than an hour. Loads of them done. Patients, they're all only a few hours away and they're dealt with. So discontent is down. Lack of medical care is becoming not an issue. I've got overtime work. A promise fulfilled. I've just got to maintain the temperature in the homes, which I can't do if I run out of coal. I'm going to have to take the automaton off of there. I'm going to watch this. When it gets down to like 100 coal left, I'm going to put an automaton over onto this coal pile over here. And then we will see what we can do. So I've got the overtime shift on there. And as soon as that's done, prosthesis is going to change as well. Right, research stopped because it's after the overtime shift is finished. Let's speed this up a little bit. Let's have a look in here. Patients. 4 hours. Going to treatment. Going to treatment. They're all going to treatment at the moment. Those patients. I've only got a few hours there. I'm keeping this running until that gets to 100. When that gets to 100, then I will change it over. And look at this! Look, everybody is getting better. Because I've also got all of these other smaller ones. Like this one over here, look. Oh no, that's a bunkhouse. That's a bunkhouse. This one. Medical post. Patients. There are no patients in this medical post. Right. Now we're talking. Now we're getting serious now. This is more like it. I can remove some of these medical posts. And I've got 2 of these going. And I got patients in there. Right, so what I will do is we'll go to worker, general there. I'm going to take him off. And I'm going to go into the medical post. Where is the medical post? So that one there, patients. I got no patients at all in this medical post. Put no people in there. And I'm actually going to dismantle that one completely so I got room for a house. And then this medical post here. This one here, functioning, no patients. Dismantle that one completely. And so then this one in here, I've now got 10 engineers that can come and work in there. And we can keep those patients, making sure that they've all got the right treatment. I can put an extra engineer working in there in a minute. Nope, we're not going to worry about longer shifts on there. Right. This is good. This is more like it. I've got nobody available at the moment. Let's have a look. I do have another one of those. Don't I have another one of those houses somewhere? Pretty sure I got another. I do have tents, though. Tents could do... what I actually need now is I need some more timber. I need timber coming in so that I'm able to do some of these things. And we might actually need to use the kids for that. This one here, I'm going to dismantle that. That heater can go off, and I will dismantle that building. And then this building here, we're going to put... I'm going to have to max that one out. I need both of these gathering posts. I've got to have that. And then this one here, we will say nobody working on that heap. And then this heap here, I'm going to put the 5 people working in there. I've got a spare automaton. That automaton, if I put him in there, he'll work... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put him working on that coal pile there so that he works that one overnight. So I've got people working on timber. That one's being dismantled. They will go and work in there. Okay. I've reassigned everything that I think needs to be reassigned. And I think I've done so efficiently and correctly. That one up there. We've got some people working up there. But look at this. Look at the healthcare. Everybody's going in. They're getting the healthcare. 8 of 10 patients. That's absolutely fantastic. I got 1 sick person. 10 people there. Hello. No, 5 of 10. They should all be able to go in and get treatment. There's nobody that shouldn't be able to get any treatment. Not one single little bit. Londoners gain more followers, but the tendency isn't great for the Londoners now. Lack of medical care is just a flat line rather than an arrow. Cold at home is a bit of a problem, and that's because temperature is chilly. Why is the temperature... Oh, it's because they're in tents. Yes, I've got to maintain the bunkhouses. Now, I can upgrade... I'm going to need to upgrade these tents anyway. This is something that we've got to do. So we need to go to bunkhouse like this, and that one is 12 wood and 10 steel. So I can boost one of those up a bit, like that. I've got timber coming in. But these houses here, I'm going to have to maintain these houses for quite a while. You over here, you don't actually have anybody working in this factory. But very soon we're going to have the prosthetics law. Not the prosthetics research is going to be complete. Let's carry on. Let's carry on a little bit more. Coal, I'm down to just 30 coal. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. But I think we're actually hovering around about breaking even on the coal. Coal seems to be breaking even. I got a person... Yeah, I've got... It does. It's hovering. It's literally hovering at the moment on breaking even. But hope is rising. I think I'm actually managing to do this. Against all odds, I am actually managing to pull this together. I did not think such a thing would even be possible. Over here on the steamer, I've got a heater working on there 24/7, and I've got another steel mill over there. I need more automatons if I can get them, but at the moment I can't get them. Look, the coal is actually increasing. My amount of coal is increasing. I've got houses being built over here to increase the warmth of people. I've just got to watch for that, because I've got to keep the houses warm above that one notch there, which is what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to increase this over here. Right, steam steel works.
We must work harder.
Don't worry about that. It's time to go to work. Time to go to work, folks. Let them carry on doing what they're doing there. I've got the kiddie's house over here. That's good. I got that one. I can't increase the range setting. All I can do is research. I've just got to increase my research available. We'll sort of see how that works out. In 10 hours time, I've got a load more people turning up. The problem with the people turning up in 10 hours time is that they're all going to be homeless. That is a little bit of a problem. That is an issue for us. I now need prosthetics. The automaton there, I don't want to do. I can't do that at the moment. I need to filter out a few people. We have to do this next time. I cannot do this time. I absolutely can't do this time. Right now, we're just going to have to let them carry on working, doing what they're doing in here. We've got these giant spiders busy working on the heaps. I love these giant spiders. They're fantastic. Look at that. The Queen's Dubliner. And we've got this huge, great big upgrade here. I've got steel mills working over here. The steel works, we're sort of getting some results from these steel works as well, which is good. And we're going to come back to it. That's all I got time for. So if you've enjoyed the episode, then please hit down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.